with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
Yep.
Finally, be ye all of one mind.
That's okay. You good.
Finally,
that's good. I like that because he said, read that part again, huh? Back in there.
Likewise, ye husbands.
Yeah.
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife.
There you go, right there. So now I'm gonna bring out. This is 1 Samuel 1:8, and this is with Elkanah and Hannah.
Yeah.
And listen to the response of Elkanah to his wife. He say, why are you crying, Hannah? Elkanah would ask, well, hold on. No, he said, then Elkanah and her husband to her, Hannah, why weepest thou? And why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? So you see the type of relationship that he had. This man treated his wife with much respect, man. He told her straight up, haven't I treated thee better than 10 sons, man? So he wasn't, and this is brother in the Old Testament, man.
Yeah.
And so he wasn't, get down, you know. Yeah.
Only have your straight house run up.
right. Shoot.
No, he comforted her.
He comforted his wife, man, and he says, am not I better to thee than 10 sons? And then it says, she was basically bitter, weeping because she wanted a son. She was barren.
Yeah.
And so she vowed a vow in this verse 11. And she vowed a vow and said unto the Lord of hosts, if thou will indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thy handmaid a man-child, then will I give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head. Now listen to what the husband says, because see, at first he thought she was he thought she was drunk. And this is what Eli said. And Eli said unto her, how long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Hannah answered and said, no, my Lord, I am a woman of sorrowful spirit, and I have drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken hereto. Then Eli answered and said, go in peace, and the God of Israel grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. So man, that was a man that loved his wife, man. He comforted her. I mean, that was his priest. That was the priest. That was the priest, Eli. But the point was in Elkanah when he was up there basically telling her, hey, haven't I treated thee better than 10 sons? You know what I'm saying? So, man, you don't want to just come out and just be like, hey, man, all women ain't da-da-da-da-da. This, that, and the other.
Yeah. That's the balance, man, which a lot of these guys, which really there's not many groups that do it like that.
Yeah.
A lot of groups try to implement some kind of balance. Some of them are imbalanced. Some of them are cater too much to the woman and just completely go off in left field, to the point where I think one of them even said, what's it called? GOCC was trying to imply that that the Most High had a female and male side. He's basically a Baphomet.
Right.
And he's talking about mermaids too. So them guys.
Oh yeah.
So you're going that way. You're on a woman worshiping spirit.
Right.
With that type of behavior. So we're about applying the balance, for our nation. That's what the scripture does, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. So I don't know how this guy is somehow we're in balance.
Yeah, because there's an order, and man, look, brothers looking at the order. It's Yahweh Shai, man, woman, children, bro.
That's right, bro.
We're following in the order.
Simple, man. Unless you are a reprobate, then you ain't gonna get it. Pretty finished up. First, second. So shoot, we'll talk about some of the current events too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, what was the thing that we just saw? Oh, let's talk about the chick, man. Okay, AI, can you go and go to Google real quick, look up oppositional disorder. Look that up real quick, because I seen something. They had the article about the chip being implemented in the head.
Yeah.
On people that had psychological disorders. Now, one of the disorders.
Oppositional defiant disorder?
That's it. Look it up. That's it. And read the definition of that, because this is actually considered would be considered a disorder. Now here it is, all types of stuff. You got boys wanting to be girls, girls wanting to be boys. You got people wanting to be freaking animals. You got people that want to sleep with animals, animal lovers, right? But those are not disorders. But somehow, some way, this is a disorder. Now go ahead and read what it is.
This is oppositional defiant disorder. ODD is defined in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders.
So this is a mental disorder, bro. They just implemented a new mental disorder, and the brother's gonna let you know what it is.
And having 3 categories of symptoms: angry, irritable mood, loses temper, touchy, easily annoyed, angry, disrespectful. is the second category. Argumentative, defiant behavior. And here are the categories in that. Argues with authority figures, adults, refuses to comply with rules, requests from authority figures, deliberately annoys others, blames others for mistakes. Next category, vindictiveness, spiteful, acts out of desire for revenge.
Isn't that what they are painting us?
Bruh, they are, hey man, if you look at this thing, man, they are putting the brothers who own the highways and the byways in that category, bro. That's exactly what they doing.
That's exactly what they did. And that is a psychological, considered a mental disorder. And guess what? According to the implementation of the chip will be allowed to be put in your forehead to control those behaviors.
Wow.
Now, they just came out in an article, and that was one of the disorders.
Now, if you ain't under the covenant of Yahweh Shai, man, you'll fall for that piece, bro. You could be one that says, "Not, I ain't gonna take it," and then the Most High allowed them to take you, man. And so that's why it behooves brothers to really, focus in on these gospels and pray that the protection of Yahweh Shai is around them, man.
That's right. And the thing about it all is that that's what they're gonna do. It's because Esau's is a funny dude. Everything he does has to have a paper trail. The reason why he's going to implement a chip in your head, because it's got to come with a medical diagnosis. Now, how many times brothers have been saying that the chip is going to be implemented via medical diagnosis? It's a class 2 medical device. A medical device requires diagnosis. You cannot have any service done, even if you go into the hospital, into your primary care physician for a simple checkup. They have to submit it with the diagnosis.
Right.
They can't do it without. They can't just say he came for just a regular checkup. No, there's got to be some kind of a diagnosis involved.
Wow.
Associated with it. So what they're going to do is when they take some of these people into these camps, and you've already been labeled as having this disorder based on the information that they got on you, that you've been opposing, oppositional, and the crazy thing about this even includes Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
Because Black Lives Matter falls in that same category. So all you jakes that are silly, who we've been telling you to stop being a part of that, some of you actually are doing it because of the money. Because of that Soros money. Well, guess what? They're going to classify you as having what? Oppositional defiant disorder.
That's right.
Because y'all are part of controlled opposition.
That's right.
Just the first part of the name shows y'all already in that bag.
Wow, man.
Because y'all are a controlled opposition group. So by default, y'all have to be classified under that disorder. So you're gonna give you a chip in the head and in the arm.
So that brother that came up here earlier, man, angry, irritable mood, they would take him immediately and put a chip in his head just like that, man. Because they would say, he has lost his temper. He is touchy. He is easily annoyed, angry, and disrespectful.
So let's get into the scriptures on it, right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
That's it, right?
So the one who's in opposition is to be an oppressed man.
Yeah.
All these jakes upset about what's going on and how they're being treated.
That's good.
They got a disorder for us, man. They got a disorder. Now Esau's such a demon. You have that as a disorder, but a kid that wants to freaking turn into a freaking dog, a boy that wants to turn into a girl, no disorder.
Oh, that's okay.
And look how the Most High combats that disease, man. He says to follow the fruits of the Spirit. Be kind, gentle.
Oh, come on.
Come on, peaceable, man. Look, hey, man. Hey, man,
Come
look.
on,
The
bro.
fruits of the Spirit counteract.
Esau knows.
He know. He knows.
Esau knows.
So now when you're looking at Jake, who are fighting against the Gospels, man, and don't operate in the fruit of the Spirit, they fall victim to the ODD, man.
Getting diagnosed.
They gonna get diagnosed, huh? Cause see now they
And
on.
some of these guys are set up to make sure that whole groups of men get diagnosed.
Yeah.
See, these guys
That's
understand
right.
that there's men in some of these different camps and organizations. These men are set up to make sure that you classify as a homegrown terrorist.
Woo.
Okay? Because in Jade Helm, the Helm in Jade Helm was homeland eradication of local militants. Then look up something called the Strong Cities Network. They're all connected, man. The Strong Cities Network basically deals with people that are going to basically be able to say that these group of people are crazy and they're going to fall under that banner as being local militants, which is part of the martial law and the New World Order as well. Because you got to have somebody that's an enemy combatant.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? You're going to do re-education, or you're going to diagnose them. And when you get diagnosed with a mental disease, the chip got to be in your head.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's more meat.
So this is the Strong Cities network, man. It says join the first global network. Oh shoot, this doggone thing. Go on here. What you got?
Yeah, go ahead and get that Revelations 13 for the mark of the beast.
Thing just jumped on me.
Yeah, these guys move fast pace, man. And Trump, man, we don't know what's going to happen with this whole inauguration. Like, you got to wait for things to happen. People get excited. It's just like the pipeline thing with them Gadites. They got all excited because Obama said, oh, he's not going to allow the pipes to be drilled or whatever, or you put up there. You get all excited, but Trump can come in if he gets inaugurated and say, go ahead and move on in.
Wipe that out the way.
And Trump got nothing but CEOs and businessmen in his cabinet.
Okay.
So he's going to hit the ground running with everything they want to do.
And Trump endorsing this. It says join the first global network of mayors, municipal level policymakers, and practitioners united in building. Oh, they don't want me to get this, man. They keep dropping it off of it.
Well, I know about it.
But yeah, man, it's like this. It's a whole group of these guys, man.
Well, the Strong Cities Network is designed to basically point out different local groups that may be
Extremists.
Extremists.
That was the last part of
It's a
it.
UN initiative, but it was given to cities all around the world. And what it is that it allows the local citizens also to be a part of that in conjunction with like the local police departments.
Yeah.
So someone that's walking by can basically be an everyday citizen and say, hey, look, these guys, I don't know about these guys. They're on the corner of this and that street.
Right.
Then they can have you on that system as part of that local homegrown militants.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Jane Helm training was all, because see, what these people don't understand is that the American citizens are going to be classified as terrorists in multiple ways. If you're a gun owner, you're going to be classified as a terrorist.
Yeah.
As a potential threat to the government because you have guns, because they want your guns to be confiscated. Part of the UN initiative after World War II was disarmament.
Yeah.
Disarmament was a main aspect of their new goal after World War II. That's the reason why you see a lot of countries, like especially what Esau is, like Australia, they got very strict gun laws. Europe, but America, they didn't have it. But America, they purposely allowed America to have guns. Why? Because the elites wanted to set a stage as to why you should not have guns. By basically having gun violence. Gun violence is something that the people that run America, run the world, actually want in America, because they need to justify the New World Order. See, we showed you that y'all having guns doesn't work. Now let us have all the guns and now you'll have peace. That's what they're going to implement. That's why they want all hell to break loose. Go ahead.
See now, what I just brought up, talking about Australia and their gun crimes, it shows that homicides increased once they banned the guns, man.
Yeah.
It's like when they took them guns away from them, people just start going ape crazy, man. They just start killing.
Yeah.
So, when you look at
because it leads to smuggling. It leads to a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Secrecy.
Yep, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
I got a story to tell y'all. I'll probably tell y'all, after camp about what they did also during colonialism. But when you, so go ahead and get out that revelation. Because, man, this thing is moving so fast. Like, it's moving breakneck speed at this point. Go ahead.
That was dude.
Yeah.
Revelations. Okay.
Yeah,
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, so in their hands or in their foreheads. The reason why it's in the forehead and they came out with the information was because they want to control you, your behavior. They let the cat out the bag. They're doing that on soldiers already. And what it would allow them to do is send different electronic impulses to make you do certain things.
Right.
If you're angry, if they and when the chip comes out, if you're acting a certain way, let's say you work at a place, this is in their new world, you're working at a place and you're exhibiting oppositional, defiant disorder to your boss, then they can automatically contact the powers that be to start zapping you to calm you down.
Yeah.
And you'll be,
That's why you need to operate with the fruits of the Spirit, man.